Okay, we are here for a public hearing regarding the proposed vacation of a portion of Loveland Road, aka East Loveland Road, located in Madison Township. This hearing is being called to order by myself, John Hammercheck of the Board of Lake County Commissioners. This hearing is being held in accordance with Section 5553.045 of the Ohio Revised Code for the primary purpose of hearing comments on the proposed vacation of a portion of Loveland Road, aka East Loveland Road, located in Madison Township. And this meeting will be recorded. Any person wishing to comment on the proposed vacation of a portion of Loveland Road, aka East Loveland Road in Madison Township, is invited to speak at this time, and/or an agent may speak on their behalf after stating their names and addresses in full in a clear and distinct voice for the record. So do we have anyone wishing to speak?
You start.
Don't all jump up at once now, gents. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tim Brown, Madison Township's Administrator. I just want to thank the Board of Commissioners on behalf of the trustees for once again hearing this issue. We visited it last year. As a result of last year's hearing in February of 22, we met with representatives of Lake County Rod and Gun Club. We came to an agreement. We did some road improvements as far as reestablishing ditches, cleaning out and fixing up a couple of crossovers, installing a new crossover, placing some material down on the road and grading it. I've reached out to the other involved party, which was C4, and I have heard no objections to the proposed vacation from them. And I believe representatives from Lake County Rod and Gun are here. And if you have any questions of me, I'd be more than happy to answer them right now.
Let's hear what they have to say, and if you guys are okay, we're just going to take this as a whole package. How's that sound?
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir?
Morning. Doug McLean, Lake County Rod and Gun Club President. Just like to say that at this point in time, the Lake County Rod and Gun has no objections to the vacation of the road. We certainly appreciate, after last year's dialogue, the Township of Madison stepping up and bringing that road up to an acceptable standard where we can eventually take it over here and make a go of it. And we certainly appreciate that. No objections to the vacation.
Very good, thank you. Checking off boxes.
Lonnie Sparkman, longtime Lake County resident, Lake County Rod and Gun Club member, and I'm the fundraising chairman trustee for Lake County Rod and Gun Club. I want to, as the last time we were here and we opposed the vacating of this road, I made myself very clear that I wasn't comfortable with that nor happy with it. I met with Tim Brown, who I've known for years to be an honorable man and a good man, and we met with the trustees and got very similar response from them. They've honored their word and improved the ditches tremendously, graded and improved the road beyond what we thought was capable of, put shavings down and made the road passable for all those that are connected with it. And again, on a personal level and with other club members that we've had several meetings with, everybody's very happy with it, and we do not, and I do not on a personal level, and certainly as you heard our president say, we don't as a club level oppose the vacating of the road. For the record, we will address with the auditor next year the difference in what our value of our property is now because of the vacating of that road, but it has nothing to do with the actual process that Mr. Brown has started today. We'll deal with that when the time is right for that with a separate party. So,
very good.
Thank you.
Anyone else wishing to address the board? Anyone else at all? Okay, on the heading of questions, gentlemen, do you have anything you want to add?
Mr. President, I would just say that our goal last year was for all parties to come together and reach a mutually beneficial accommodation. We've heard firsthand now that the Rod and Gun Club in Madison Township have found a resolution, and they're now in agreement that vacation of this road is in everyone's best interest. So I think we've accomplished our goal of making sure that we didn't make a major change like this without full consensus of the property owners and the township.
And thank you. Commissioner Tyler, anything you want to add, sir?
I just will add that I was frustrated when I left here last year when it didn't sound like it was going to go the way we hoped. But this is how small government is supposed to work, and I appreciate the commissioner stepping in at that time to realign where we needed to go with it. So it was frustrating, but it is appreciated.
Teamwork, and, go ahead, sir.
I just want to re-ask the question. So you and the trustees are in support of?
Yes, we've asked for the vacation.
Okay, thank you.
So Tim, while you're up, so while I was researching all this, going through some meeting minutes from the township, I did see where the Rod and Gun Club did go into an executive session to discuss this.
February 1st.
So was that same offer made to C4? If they had any thoughts, questions, concerns?
I've reached out to them. They haven't asked for. I've reached out to them. I've reached out to their attorney. I said we're proposing this vacation. I have a copy of the email if you'd like it for your own records.
That would be helpful, yes.
Okay.
Because my other concern is I know that there's been a lawsuit filed against C4 by the township, and I'm concerned, I think the legal term is a quieting effect. Yes, our clerk. I just need to make sure that there's nothing else that's now going to complicate it on the other side of the road.
I know of nothing which is going to do that.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And let's see, that there's no other persons or representatives wishing to speak at this time. The board will now receive any written comments on the proposed road vacation at this time. The clerk, let's see, ma'am, do we have anything in writing?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you have nothing at this time. All right. The Board of Lake County Commissioners will not make any decisions on the above stated road vacation at this time. Additional written comments on the subject may be sent to the clerk of the Board of Lake County Commissioners, 105 Main Street, 5th floor, Building A, Lake County Administration Center, Painesville, Ohio, 44057, until 4:30 p.m. on Wednesday, September 7, 2022. And if there's nothing further to come before us, I will adjourn this meeting, and Madam Clerk, please note the time.
Noted.
Thank you, ma'am. And we will look over at our IT guidance here. We're just going to roll right into our commissioner meeting. I'm getting the nod that says you're cool with that. All right. So to that end, I shall say thank you and welcome to the 35th meeting of the Board of Lake County Commissioners. Would all those who are willing and able please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Grant us, O Lord, light to our understanding, prudence in our investigating, foresight in our planning, sincerity in our deliberating, the grace to follow truth in our judgment. Help us to be moved in our discussion, neither by fear nor by self-interest, and to do our work faithfully. May we respect the authority vested in us, for thou art the source of all authority. And may we use our directives for the common good, and for thy honor and glory. Amen. Amen. Thank you all. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. Okay, we are now on our first public comment portion, and we have a fun moment here. Let's see. Hold on, do we want to do... All right, Commissioner Plechnik, you're the kind of the party coordinator here. Which one do you want to do first? What do you think?
Well, they both relate significantly to each other. So first and foremost, we want to wish a very happy 100th birthday to the Lake County United Way. Whereas the year 2022 marks the 100th anniversary of the United Way of Lake County United Way members are the problem solvers, the hand raisers, and the game changers. They've been responding to our community's most pressing needs for a full century and are proud of the difference they have made and continue to make in the lives of our Lake County friends and neighbors in need. And whereas the support they provide changes with the needs of our community, the one thing that has remained constant in their mission is to build a better community for all. From its humble beginning in 1922, when the Western Lake County Fund in Willoughby held its first drive and the funds raised were used to purchase an automobile for the community's one visiting nurse, to most recently providing COVID-19 relief, they are dedicated to providing a lasting change for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in Lake County. And whereas donations from contributions to United Way's COVID-19 Lake County Relief Fund helped to provide for the delivery of nearly 2,500 bags of groceries to homebound seniors, helped to restock the shelves of 40 Lake County food pantries to meet increased need, assisted in providing additional funds to Project Hope for the homeless to meet their need for extended hours, helped fund additional free prescription for those who lost jobs and health insurance, provided funds to the Salvation Army of Painesville to meet an increased demand for meals and to help provide free school supplies to 1,500 children in need, helped fund the Lake County YMCA licensed pandemic child care centers for essential workers, and helped provide additional funds to the Lake County Free Clinic to meet an increased demand for those who lost jobs and health insurance. Now, therefore, the Board of Lake County Commissioners joins the staff, patrons, and friends of Lake County United Way in celebrating their monumental anniversary. But we're not done, because Lake County and the United Way are both celebrating another milestone, the appointment of the new president and the new CEO of United Way of Lake County, Diane Demetrio. Whereas Ms. Demetrio joins 100 years of improving the quality of people's lives in Lake County, and whereas lifelong Lake County resident Diane Demetrio exemplifies the mission of United Way of Lake County, on August 15th, 2022, Diane assumed the role of president and CEO of United Way, and this past spring, she's already raised donations during the organization's largest annual fundraiser while serving as one of their quote-unquote community hijinks heroes. She has spent much of her time volunteering and assisting numerous nonprofits and organizations in our community. Now, therefore, we, the Board of Commissioners in and for Lake County, congratulate Diane Demetrio for her charitable and selfless commitment to our community. The Board extends nothing but their very best wishes for continued success to United Way of Lake County and President Diane Demetrio. Congratulations.
Well, with that, now I go ahead, sir.
We want to invite her to say anything first.
I suppose we should, it's like, come on up, we got Luke for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, actually, if there's something you want to say, I'm sorry.
No.
I wasn't very clear.
Oh, no, absolutely. Just wanted to say thank you. Certainly, we're excited to be celebrating our 100th anniversary. Encourage everybody to come out to our campaign kickoff on the 29th of September. Free event for all of the families and people in Lake County. And just one minor correction, it's Dion, like Warwick, not Diane. It's like Diane with a typo. So I appreciate the congratulations. Thank you so much.
Excellent, excellent. So if we may?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. Please.
Are you coming here or am I coming?
Oh, no, for this, we're going to come to you.
Let's do this in the middle so that we look at the same way. Just go over your shoulder.
Oh, these are the official ones,
One.
Proud Harvey High alumni. There you go. Thank you.
Hold on, now we have Leadership Lake County folks here, so we got to. Now, we also have the Leadership Lake County alumni here. We got Mark Tyler. I understand you were in Dion's class, and I believe we have a well-qualified representative of the organization to come up and hopefully comment a little bit.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Jesse Baginski, President and CEO of Leadership Lake County, and we just wanted to be here to support Dion in the work she's going to be doing, and we know that our United Way is in great hands and in for a very successful year. So we have with us Patrick Mahorsic, who is also on our board of Leadership Lake County, and myself, to congratulate and support Dion.
Excellent, excellent. Mark, anything you want to add on that?
No, Deanna and I were in the same Leadership Lake County class of 2005, which, as I understand it, Jesse, was the best class ever.
Well, you came after 2004, so you have some big shoes to fill.
Oh, got it. Congratulations, Deanna. Well deserved. Glad to have you aboard. Best wishes.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you. All right. And with that, sure, Mr. Massey.
Brian Massey, 8196 Rainbow Drive. I just have an item that's on the agenda. I think it's number 8. I noticed that there is a $4 million appropriation for hospitalization insurance claims. Any details that you can provide for us why there would be increase in $4 million? Is it COVID related, vaccinated versus unvaccinated? It's a lot of money.
I'm looking back at our, hang on just a second. I don't want to just shoot from the hip.
No, you're fine. And I'm going to qualify my statement with, I will never speak for Mike Matus, but I'll do my best. So as the way I understand it, the transfer or increase in appropriation that's on the agenda today, we are having a, we'll say, significantly challenging year in our healthcare program this year. And as I understand it, that's the same challenges are being faced throughout the state. A lot of the things that Mr. Massey said all play into this. Obviously with COVID, claims with regards to people having COVID are up. Claims with regards to people not having surgeries and operations over the last 2 years, and now they're having harder and more expensive procedures now are up. And the most significant thing we're seeing on our plan is increased high claim dollars. So we're self-insured, and we pay all claims, and then when those claims breach our stop-loss threshold, we get reimbursed from our insurance carrier for that. So the reason why the number is so big is because we have to initially pay those claims, and then the stop-loss provider kicks in and then reimburses us, which will show as a revenue in the accounting system. So that's why that number, yes, it's undeniable we're having a challenging year, and as the commissioners know, I'm working on some changes that I'm going to put to them to kind of fix the problem for next year. But that number is higher because we have to pay the claims and then get reimbursed from our insurance carrier for those high cost claims. So that's my explanation on that.
Thank you, sir. Is that satisfactory, sir?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Continuing on, do we have anyone else? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, so returning to our normally program schedule here, we do have with us Corey Vojak. Corey, you have a bit of good news also to share?
Yes, absolutely. Good morning, Commissioners. We are proud to announce the launch of the Opportunity Lake County website. This has been a project in collaboration with our local workforce, economic development, and education partners to develop an exciting new way to connect the local workforce to local opportunities right here in Lake County, Ohio. The website aims to become a talent attraction piece for Lake County and its employers, providing links to education, housing, transportation, and careers, of course, in Lake County. The Opportunity Lake County website will be used as a hub and will link various partners like the Visitors Bureau, Lake Development Authority, and the Lake County Metro Parks. The funding for this project was made possible for grant dollars that are focused on workforce outreach in our community. The website, Opportunity Lake County, will also be used to highlight community workforce initiatives through news and event stories, local career success stories, employer spotlights, and links to our value partner agencies. Currently, the website will serve as a landing page for our digital attraction, talent attraction campaigns that are currently running, and that will help showcase all the exciting and plentiful opportunities that our county has to offer in the regional workforce. And We have the homepage up right now, and you can access the website at www.opportunity.lakecountyohio.gov. And as I mentioned with the talent attraction campaigns that we've been running, ad campaigns through our Ohio Means Jobs Lake County Facebook pages. The recruitment campaign hasn't even been running for a month yet, and we already have over a reach of 22,000 users on our Facebook page. So it's fantastic to see, and that's only going to continue to grow through this three-month campaign, ad campaign that we're using. Weekly inquiries to the Ohio Means Jobs team have nearly doubled per week. And individuals have been reaching out for job search assistance interested in customer service, childcare, social work, home health aides, dispatchers, administrative positions, accounting positions, maintenance and inspection, machine operator, and driving opportunities. And so with this various group of different skill sets, this is very promising and exciting for us with our team to see inquiries for all these different skill sets. And that was, we've also, like I mentioned, the campaign has only been running for not nearly a month with the recruitment campaign, and the Opportunity Lake County campaign that will kind of showcase more of what the website can offer to individuals has only been running for not even a week. And so we're really excited to see where those numbers take us as far as the outreach through the Facebook pages.
Excellent presentation, and thank you for the solid work. Joan, anything you want to add?
I sat in as you gave us a preview of the website. Fantastic, Corey, great job. Please get back to us down the road, let us know how it's going. But I think you're off to a great start. Nice job.
Thank you, and I'll be providing performance reports as we move through the campaigns. So thank you.
Excellent, excellent. John?
Mr. President, when we were filling the position of Director of Workforce Development and working hand in hand with Suzanne, our Director of Job and Family Services, I think that some folks thought the commissioners were a little unreasonable with what we were expecting of the position, but we had incredibly high standards. We wanted to make sure that your role connected with every business in Lake County in a very serious and open way, because you can't connect jobs and job seekers without knowing the employers and the prospective employees. But you have gone above and beyond what some might have viewed as stringent requirements and really made this job your own. No one told you to seek out a grant and to build this website. You did. On top of all the work that we have asked of you, dare I say demanded, you have gone beyond those standards because you have a real passion for making Lake County the best place to work in the country, and it is just such an asset to our residents. So I really want to give a big thank you to you, to Suzanne, for partnering to make these things possible. This is a huge improvement to quality of life in Lake County, and it makes us so much more attractive to business because they know that they have a willing and welcome partner in filling those jobs.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Corey, thank you.
Could I add just quickly, I want to thank the Commissioners and Suzanne for allowing me to be creative with seeking these funding opportunities that wouldn't be possible without their collaboration. So thank you.
Excellent, excellent. All right, so that brings us to our regular portion of our public comment section. Is anyone wishing to address the board at this time under regular comments? Anyone at all? Thank you. All right, Madam Clerk, moving on to the first agenda item, please.
In the engineer's office, resolution declaring an emergency to develop plans and specifications and execute a contract for replacement of the Ford Road Bridge over Talcott Creek in Madison Township for execution with the Lake County Board of Commissioners on behalf of the Lake County Engineer's Office.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion, Engineer Jim.
Well, you know, I guess after all these 175 or whatever age Lake County is, the county's falling apart.
Easy now.
This is a project, well, this is one of several, as you might remember, that were our really big surprises. We've been fighting this particular one for a little bit. We had spent $40,000 plus earlier this year trying to shore this up. It did not work. This bridge and area of the road is slipping and falling. The retaining walls I should say wing walls on the bridge are falling in and blocking the channel. So this has become an emergency. We need to get out and get some things done right away, hire some people to get on it. And this is, again, one of those projects that we have that there are no outside funds for. This particular project, we've quickly estimated will run over $1 million based on the cost of our infamous bridge in Lake County that we just bid for a couple times. And so we're struggling, and but we need to get this done. We need to close the road because it's unsafe, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but it is what it is.
And just by way of background, this is an older bridge that's been added onto over the years. It has an unusual alignment where the flowing water is actually hitting part of the bridge as it flows. And if I remember right, there's an old saying, water always wins.
And it is winning.
So, ouch.
Mr. President, I would only add that we're grateful to the County Engineer's Office, not only Mr. Gills, but his Chief Deputy, Tracy Salkowitz. They always try to have the least intrusive solution for residents, but safety first. And when a road or a bridge is unsafe, we can trust that there was no other choice. It's got to be done. So much as we are hoping that this project can be completed as quickly as possible given today's supply chain challenges, we're grateful that we have an engineer's office who makes sure that we never take a chance. We're always playing it safe for our residents. So thank you for being watchful, instituting the least intrusive solutions, but also making sure that we never put anyone at risk.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Gills, obviously we can't give the residents a timeline when this project would be finished. Too many unknowns.
Well, right now we've just gotten started on it. We've just ordered soil borings. We've got a price, and under the emergency we'll be able to directly give it. We will be hiring an engineer to evaluate that directly. We don't have to go through all the processes. So we're going to shorten this up. This is one of those ones that we probably go to a design build process, which will also shorten it up. But the key here is where the money's going to come from, and I will be working on that immediately along with the others. And so, you know.
One quick question.
Sure.
Once we have the design and have the money in place, how long of a construction timeline are we talking about typically?
It really depends on the fix, but most likely around 6 months as a minimum.
Oh, ballpark. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. Okay, if there's nothing further, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
And the Utilities Department resolution approving final estimate number 9, release of retainage in the amount of $29,760 with Dial Electric LTD and accepting a 3-year maintenance bond in the amount of $72,862.74 for the Aquarius Raw Water Generator Improvements Project 398W for the Lake County Department of Utilities.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Randy, you want to give some background on that, please?
Sure thing, Commissioner. This is the first of several electrical improvements that we're making at our water plant over the next couple of years, and it was a successful project with Dial Electric, and we've got a couple more to go yet. Part of our capital improvement plan.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Okay, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution certifying unpaid water and sewer sums and administrative charges to the Lake County Auditor.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. None being heard, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution certifying the Lake County Department of Utilities unpaid sewer service, water, and administrative charges to the Lake County Auditor.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. None being heard, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
And Job and Family Services Department, resolution approving Lake County Department of Job and Family Services vouchers, date of warrant September 9, 2022, in the amount of $116,105.53.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $1,473,139.41.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution approving purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $413,266.08.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations of various general and non-general fund accounts.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution transferring an appropriation within general fund accounts.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. Very good. This brings us to our departmental reports portion of our meeting. Utilities. Randy.
Thank you, Commissioner. As you recall, we took a different approach to our recycling events this year. We eliminated about 4 electronics and TV individual dates for collection and gave the opportunity for recycling every day that we're open at the landfill. So residents had the opportunity not just on the 3 or 4 days during the year, but about any time that we're open, which is 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. That is going to end this week. And just wanted to report that it was very successful. We collected a similar amount to what we would at the events. So people are continuing to recycle, and there's a lot of old TVs still out there, which we're avoiding the landfill and able to recycle those, so that's a good thing. We are looking into possibly extending this for next year and longer into the season. Right now, the doors are unable to stay open during the winter time and that sort of thing. So we're looking at possibly making some changes to that and have automatic doors to be able to continue this collection throughout the year. But we may introduce that next year.
Gotcha. And the recycling of the televisions and certain other electronics, there is a cost associated with doing that?
There is, yes. It cost about $16,000 is what it cost us. We do have a nominal fee for the drop-offs for those, so we've collected a portion of that back. We pay the rest of that through our recycling money that we collect through the tipping fees.
And that's, again, we've had some folks not understanding that. So in fairness to them, we're not making a profit off this. This is actually an attempt to recover some of the cost. And I have to say some, this does not recover the full cost.
Right.
But in good faith, though, this is just you being a good steward and your team putting together a proper program. It's very good.
Thank you.
Anything else? You're welcome. Anything else for Andy?
Mr. President?
Sir.
I got a question from a resident, and I want to make sure that I give an accurate landfill answer. Literally just last night, where can we dispose of a non-working dehumidifier? Do you know of any sites?
That can be recycled as part of the electronics drop-off. So we're actually going to close tomorrow if they could get it out to the landfill today or tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll...
What are the hours today or tomorrow?
7 o'clock until 3:30.
7 till...
Are you texting it real time?
3.
Now that's service, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I just want to make sure I had the note there because given that there is a limited window of time here, I want to make sure they have the answer.
And then there will be dates available, obviously, next year also. But yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excellent. Thank you, Randy. Job and Family Services, Suzanne.
Thank you, Commissioner. I have a couple of items to report on today. I wanted to briefly discuss our emergency assistance program at Job and Family Services, also known as our PRC program. This program is only available to those families with minor children in the home or pregnant women. But this emergency assistance program assists individuals with utility payments, shelter expenses, and transportation expenses. There's also a cash incentive payment available for those individuals who have started new employment and who have worked 90 days or more, making at least $220 a week. I wanted to mention this because we have seen an increase in applications for this program over the last 60 days, particularly around utility bills. So I'm trying to get the word out to the community as much as possible that this program is available through Job and Family Services. If individuals have questions, they can contact our customer service line at 440-350-4011. And I also wanted to mention that Job and Family Services, in partnership with OMJ Lake County, will be holding another hiring event for Job and Family Services on Tuesday, September 20th. This hiring event is looking to recruit individuals to fill our child care or adolescent leader positions at our residential treatment center here in Lake County for adolescents in the community. So that treatment center is staffed 24/7, providing therapeutic interventions to adolescents in our community, and we are looking to hire some appropriate candidates. So if anyone is interested in participating in the hiring event on September 20th, they could call 440-350-4000 and press number 3 to schedule an interview.
Excellent, very good. Anything for Suzanne? Very good. Thank you, ma'am. All right, moving on to our clerk. Madam Clerk.
Yes, I wanted to mention that the next commissioners meeting is going to be next Thursday, September 8th at 10 a.m.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to legal. Sir.
No reports, Commissioner.
Thank you. All right, this brings us to our old business portion of our meeting. Do we have any old business? Any old business at all? Thank you. Moving on to new business. Do we have any new business? Any new business at all? All right, again, thank you. All right, this brings us to our second public comment portion of our meeting. Do we have anyone wishing to address the board? Mr. Massey.
Again, Brian Massey, 8196 Rainbow Drive. I have 3 items to mention to the commissioners. The first one, I am just appalled that I even have to mention it to them. It has to do with the Lakeland Community College Board of Trustee meeting that I attended last night. I received notification from the college that they were going to have a public meeting. They sent that to me via email on Friday. They said that they would go into executive session to discuss the proposed compensation package of the board, the college president, Morris Beveridge. But after the executive session, they were going to come back and they were going to have a vote. So rightly, after 10 minutes of introductions and roll call, I had to leave the meeting, turn off the recorder, and I sat outside on a couch next to the receptionist area, and Miss Amy Sabbath was there as in her role. And she left the meeting also and was sitting in the corridor, and she certainly knew that I was there. And after about an hour and a half, I saw some commotion in the hallway, and I went up to see what was happening, and I was told that the meeting was over. I said, "The meeting is over." "Oh, yes, Mr. Massey, we asked where you were, and somebody said that you had left the building." I said, "That's interesting." And I find that absolutely, it is a deception and a betrayal to the citizens of Lake County that all of the trustees and Miss Sabbath would conduct themselves in that way. They knew I was there. They just didn't want me to hear what was going on so that I could report it to the citizens. So I went home and I wrote an article, and I called for the employment termination of Amy Sabbath. And I also called out all of the trustees. It's just appalling. I also sent a public records request to Mr. Michael Fisher, who is the attorney for the college. I've asked him for all information about that meeting so that I can report it to the people. That is not transparency, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Do you have any questions of me? I'll go on to the next subject.
Well, I don't really want to get into a debate, but I do feel compelled to comment that if, for example, this board were to go into executive session, I can't keep count of everybody that's in the audience and go looking for them. And I'm not trying to be smarty pants here. I try to be a good steward. I try to uphold the dignity of this office. I can't expect our clerks to go looking for people. You know, regarding Amy Sabbath, she is in a position of trust. I don't know that that's her role. I know that she's also in a position of trust with our Visitors Bureau. And she holds an office there. I believe she's still president down there. So I don't know what your expectations were. I don't know how they conduct their meetings, but just using our own meeting as an example, if we were to go into executive session in the middle and then come back to conduct business, I can't say that we would be going looking for people, but if you were outside the door, I can't imagine not letting you back in. So that...
May I respond to that?
Sure. Yes, sir. In fairness, yes, sir.
Yeah. Ms. Sabbath knew that I was there when I got there. Approximately, the meeting started about 5:30. I got there about 5:15. Set up my camera. I was acknowledged by Ms. Sabbath. She said, "Hello, Mr. Massey, nice to see you." So I said, "Hello, Ms. Sabbath." When I departed from the meeting prior to the executive session, I was no more than 50 feet away from the doors. For an hour and a half, I was walking through the building, so Miss Sabbath knew that I was there. There's no question in my mind she knew I was there. So I did look up Miss Sabbath as the Director of Government Relations and Executive Assistant to the President and Director for the Nonprofit and Public Service Center. I think if you consider that she's in a position of trust, I find that as a violation of trust, of being open and transparent with the public. It's not like I was miles away. She knew I was there and disregarded the chance for me and therefore the rest of Lake County citizens to find out exactly what happened. But as I told all of the trustees that were gathered outside in the hallway, I will expose them all. I will never bear false witness, but I will tell them exactly how they conducted themselves, and it was totally inappropriate, in my opinion. Thank you. The second item. I sent an email to the prosecutor, and I CC'd everybody that I could think of, asking for a meeting to air my grievances with the prosecutor's office, because I've lost total faith in the office to act in the best interest of the taxpayers. Rather than just writing an article and expressing an editorial opinion, I thought I would give Prosecutor Colson a chance to respond. I've got half a dozen issues with them that I'd like to meet with Prosecutor Colson and or anyone else, but Prosecutor Colson, one of our last meetings made it abundantly clear that he does not want anyone in the prosecutor's office talking to Brian Massey as a media. So I don't know if he's in town or he's in the office, but I just wanted the commissioners to know I'm going to meet with the prosecutor if he will meet with me. If he won't, then we'll let the citizens know that also. I'm still concerned about the crime lab, budget commission, and no one's responded to that, but one of my concerns is that the prosecutor has eliminated the checks and balances of our system for the citizens regarding the property taxes. And on this crime lab levy, if I'm told that the budget commission has no authority on that, someone has to have authority. The prosecutor in our system cannot decide to put it on the levy and he is controlling it. He has got to have a check and balance on his. That's how our system has got to work. So if it's not the budget commission, are the commissioners, the three commissioners, are you the one that will control what goes on the ballot? Therefore, are you the ones that will control if you determine that there's excessive taxation coming out of the taxpayers? So my question is, do you have the authority as commissioners to determine whether or not there's excessive taxation coming out of crime lab and other entities that you can control?
Painting with a bit of a broad brush. I think it comes down to the taxing authority discussion. I'm looking to legal on this.
Well,
that's
the bottom line here is none of these three members of this board of commissioners are members of the budget commission. So they don't have anything to do with that consideration. Yes, they are the taxing authority for purposes of putting it on a resolution to put it to a vote of the people, and this was done whenever it was, 2018, I think it was, and the voters voted. Now, I've said before, Mr. Massey, I'm not going to sit here and debate. I'm sorry.
Is your microphone on by chance?
It is.
Oh, okay. Can you turn your microphone up towards you?
Okay. How's that? I apologize.
That's okay.
I don't know where I might have faded out, but
actually from the beginning, I'm kind of getting the high sign from our.
I apologize for that. What I was saying is that members of this board of commissioners are not members of the budget commission. And last week you spoke to that, and I think that's important to set out here. They don't control the budget commission. They're not even members of the budget commission. It's the prosecutor, the auditor, and the treasurer. Mr. Colson's made it clear where we feel the law is on the issue of the ability to reduce a voter-approved levy. I don't think there's any debate I can enter into you where I would change your mind.
But if the prosecutor in 2018 did not go to the budget commission, is he required to go to the budget commission, at all, or just go to the commissioners to get approval to put it on the ballot?
To answer your question, no, he's not required to go to the budget commission. The requirement is that they go to the taxing authority, which is the board of commissioners, for purposes of putting on a levy.
Okay, I'll stand by my statement then that there's no checks and balances on the prosecutor. Thank you, Commissioner Ackerman. I'll move on to the next item. I'll just let you know that...
We're the commissioners.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
I saw his eyebrow go up. It's like, wait a second.
I just want the one last item just to let you be aware. Elfie Roman of the Deepwood Center still has not responded to my records request, and I just if she's watching this, just let her know that I don't go away. I am going to consider, moving forward. I'll send her another request for the public records information, but the public demands transparency, and I will get it from Deepwood. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your comments, sir. Okay, anyone else wishing to address the board? Anyone else at this time wishing to address the board? Okay, with that, we will close the second public comment portion, and I will entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hamercheck.
Yes, thank you for joining us today. This meeting stands adjourned.